Hey guys, it's Kelly. Welcome back to the channel Chilled Relax Plant content where we talk about our plants, we just try to grow them how we want to the best we can. If that's something you can relate to, hit the subscribe button and let's be plant friends. So for the Hoya holiday thing we're trying to do here, I have a couple more Hoyas to show you. And then I guess I'm just going to show you. I'm just going to start showing you the Hoyas. The first one for today is my Hoya Sunrise. As you can see, half of it is very much in the light, getting sunstressed beautifully. Also flowering very well. As you can kind of see, we got peduncles everywhere. None of them have opened yet, but there's a bunch. There's at least 5 over here. And then on this side, it gets a little less light, so it's more green, but still really pretty, really cute. Very pretty. It's a very bushy growing plant. There's not a lot of like empty tendrils. Like the second it starts putting out a tendril, it for the most part starts putting out leaves or working on them, or peduncles or whatever. And yeah, I used to have a Sunrise that it must have just been the plant. It wouldn't grow. I don't know what was on it, flat mites. It was just a bad plant in general, but I eventually bought a new one and this one has grown very well, so I feel better about that. There is roots coming out of the bottom. I don't know if we're going to do anything about that ever, because I don't know. I like them being in these smaller pots, but maybe I can like trim the roots or something. I don't know. They have been in these pots for like 5+ years, so I don't know, but Hoya Sunrise, very pretty. I definitely have photos of these on my Instagram of the blooms. So, alright, the next one is a Hoya Carnosa. This is the only one that I have on like this weird little trellis thing I tried to make. It's just a copper wire thing, a copper colored coated wire. In a circle that got like squashed. It's not doing anything really for the plant, but it's still there. As you can see, this part's getting like very bleached out because it's like the light is like right there. And then all the way on the end of these tendrils, we have a peduncle, a very red, pinkish looking peduncle, which is cool. But yeah, this is like my first ever just plain Carnosa. And it looks really good. I like it. It's an easy grower. This is definitely like, if you are, for whatever reason, nervous about getting into Hoyas, grab yourself a Carnosa. It's simple. It's very forgiving. You can like forget to take care of it, forever, and it'll probably still grow. So it's also good to like learn how to grow this plant because it's crossed with a lot of the more like fancier plants. And yeah, so Hoya Carnosa. It's wrapped around. It is longer. I'm not taking it off this weird trellis thing I got going on. Not today anyway. Alright, the next one I'm going to show you is my Hoya Bulusan. And this is a longer leafed Hoya. As you can see, it has parallel venation. I had this one originally on like some type of trellis, circular trellis, but I since have taken it off because it wasn't doing the plant any good, and it was just in the way on the shelves. But these are some of the newer leaves. It does put out tendril and ignore nodes. Like these have never even tried to grow leaves, at least not yet. Maybe me jostling it around a little bit today will get it to grow and start activating some of these nodes, hopefully. But it's growing. It's one of the slower growing Hoyas. I don't believe I've ever had this guy peduncle or flower for me. I don't think I have anyway. But it is definitely a slower growing Hoya. I think it likes the cooler temperatures. I could be wrong, but I always feel like I notice it putting out new growth in the cooler temperature months. But I don't know, maybe that's just like a coinky dink on my end. But yeah, as you can see, the backs, as the leaves come in, they come in like pretty dark. Even the backs come in dark, and then they fade to like a green. So this is like the newest leaf. And then we got this older leaf. Yeah, but it's a pretty good plant. I like it. Again, like I said, I never got it to bloom. I could be wrong, but I think the Bulusan has like big flowers. But I could be wrong. I can't remember off the top of my head. So yeah, but Hoya Bulusan, very strappy, very tendrily, but it's still a good plant. I like it. Can't wait for it to fill out some of these nodes on some of these tendrils. The last plant I'll be showing you today is my other Hoya Memoria / Gracillis. I found it. I knew I had a second one when I showed you the first one. I just didn't know where it was on the shelves, and I found it. It's right here. And the other one's like right over here. I'm looking at it. I guess they look the same. I think one I bought, it was called Memoria. Then the other one I bought was called Gracillis. And it was when I really didn't know too much about Hoyas, so I thought they were different plants. But I guess they're the same plant. I guess so. They look similar enough. They're these like elongated almond-shaped leaves with some splash. This guy has pedunculed and flowered a couple times for me. The newer leaves come in this like dark red and then fade to green. Yeah, it branches off, it bushes out, it puts out aerial roots. It's definitely a plant I think that likes a little bit more humidity. I have another peduncle right here. But overall, really bushy, really nice spreading out plant. I like the leaves. They're like a nice like medium thick leaves. It's just like a nice little Hoya to have. A Hoya Memoria. Alright guys, so let me know in the comments below, which of these 4 do you have? Have you gotten them to bloom? How'd you do it? And I guess until next time, relax, plant, peace out.